Hello guys, so we are back again, and in this session we will continue with the type 8, which was another method to solve type 7. So let's begin with the session, and don't forget to subscribe the channel so that we can bring more engineering content for you guys, mathematics content. Now the third question which we are going to take is this one. Okay, the question is as follow. So the question is d square plus 3d plus 2 into y equal to e to the power x. Now we are going to solve this by method of variation of parameter. So in the previous session we have did all the statement things, and in this session we are going to focus on mostly whatever it is important. So the auxiliary equation is nothing but m square plus 3m plus 2 equal to 0. Just replace in f of d, replace by it by m. So we will have, after solving, m plus 1 and m plus 2 equal to 0, which will give you m equals to minus 1 and m equals to minus 2. So complementary function is very easy to get, which is c1 e to the power minus x plus c2 e to the power minus 2x, right? Now so we know y1 will be nothing but e to the power minus x, and with whatever attached with c1 will be y1, and whatever attached with c2 will be y2. So y2 will be nothing but e to the power minus 2x. Do you agree with this? Now, so what we are going to do, what we write by method of variation of parameter, particular integral is given by, our pi will be given by nothing but u of x into y1 plus v of x into y2. Now we need to get the u of x and v of x. We know the u of x formula, which is minus y2 into x into q of x by w, which is Wallenstein's constant. My pronunciation is little bit not that much good, that's why I cannot pronounce properly Wallenstein. So y1 into x equals to q of x in by w into dx is v of x. Now what we are going to do is we are going to try to get the w, which is the constant Wronskian constant. So w is given by y1 into y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash, right? Agree? Here it will be e to the power minus x, e to the power minus 2x, minus e to the power minus x, its differentiation, and here minus 2 e to the power minus 2x. If you solve, you will get minus e to the power minus 3x, right? After this, what we are going to see is we are going to focus on getting u of x. So u of x will be given by minus, what is y2x? y2 is nothing but e to the power minus 2x. Q of x is nothing but e to the power x, and here w is nothing but minus e to the power minus 3x. Do you agree with this? Right? So what we are getting? We will getting this minus will get cancel out, and here we will be left with integral e to the power x, e to the power x into dx. And you very well know that if let e to the power x equals to t, then e to the power x into dx is nothing but dt. So your calculation will become easy. So you will keep e to the power t into dt, which will give you final answer e to the power t, which is nothing but e to the power x. So you are getting this as your answer, right? So this is your u of x. Now we are going to try to get v of x. So let's try to focus and get v of x. So if we try to get v of x, we are going to get it by the formula, which will be nothing but y1x into q of x by w into dx, which will give me e to the power minus x into e to the power x. Here it will be minus e to the power minus 3x. Agree with this? Here into dx. So if we move this up, what we are going to get? We are going to get minus e to the power 2x into e to the power x, right? Into dx. Whenever this appears, you know, we can write e to the power 2x as e to the power x into e to the power x into e to the power x dx. Do you agree with this? We can split the e to the power 2x into 2 e to the power x. then again let e to the power x equals to t, then you will get e to the power x into dx equals to dt. Do the substitution, minus t e to the power t into dt. After this, you will apply the formula and try to get the answer, which will be nothing but minus will be as it is. Here t e to the power t integration minus its differentiation, again integration of this, e to the power t will be there. So finally we are left with something like this. So if we multiply the minus sign, we are going to get things like e to the power x minus e to the power x into e to the power x. So we will take e to the power x common, giving us 1 minus e to the power x as our v of x. So we got our v of x. So can I get the particular integral? Yes, it will be nothing but u of x into y1 plus v of x into y2. Substitute the things. What is your u of x? U of x is nothing but e to the power x. What is y1? E to the power minus x. What is v2? v2 is e to the power x into 1 minus e to the power x. And what is our here, what is our y2? E to the power minus 2x. So if we simplify them, we are going to get something like, here this will multiply, here if we multiply this with this will become e to the power minus x. Okay, if you multiply all these three with this will cancel out, and we will be left with e to the power minus 2x into e to the power x, right? So we are going to e to the power x into e to the power minus 2x. Okay, so we are left with this thing as our particular integral. Now you can get the general solution as combination of complementary function plus particular integral, which will be nothing but c1 e to the power minus x plus c2 e to the power minus 2x plus it will be e to the power minus 2x into e to the power x, which is our particular integral. So this is our answer for 3. Now what is the main problem in this method? Okay, for this type, whenever you have f of d and here in the right side composite function, whenever it is like f of d is something like which breaks up into root. Okay, what happens is when you write in this manner the complementary function c1, so some person can write this as my m equals to minus 2 comma minus 1. So what will happen here, you will write c1 e to the power minus 2x plus c2 e to the power minus x. Okay, but the complementary function is still the same, nothing has changed. Whatever he has done is that here y1 will become y2 and y2 will become y1. So let's verify. Okay, we will verify only once and it will be true for all. Okay, now we are going to interchange the y1 and y2. Why? Because any person can take this as y1 or y2 and write the complementary function. It can be anything. So for your understanding purpose, I am just doing the problem again so that you understand that even if I take y1 and y2 different, because if I write the m2 minus 2 first and this value differently, then what will happen, I will write the complementary function differently, so my y1 and y2 will be different. So because of this I want to clear that point. So let me write the third one, that is auxiliary equation is nothing but m square plus 3m plus 2 equal to 0, right? So if I write it m plus 1 and m plus 2 equal to 0, suppose I say my roots are minus 2 comma minus 1, then you will write the complementary function as c1 e to the power minus 2x plus c2 e to the power minus x. Agree? Now here you will say y1 is what, e to the power minus x, and y2 is what, e to the power minus 2x. Sorry, I did differently, minus 2x. Okay, whatever attached with c1 is your y1 and whatever attached with c2 is your y2. So we are getting y1 and y2 this. We will calculate the w. y1 is what, e to the power minus 2x, y2 is e to the power minus x. This is minus 2 e to the power minus 2x, this is minus e to the power minus x. If you simplify them, you are going to get something e to the power minus 3x with minus sign, and here you are going to get plus 2 e to the power minus 3x, which will give you e to the power minus 3x. So we are getting this thing as our w value. Now listen, if you consider y1 and y2 differently, you will get the y value different. Don't get afraid. Okay, just follow the step, do the integration properly, you will get the same answer only, no matter what type of the problem of they are told to solve by variable parameter method. So let's try to get the u of x. Just substitute the things. y2 is what? E to the power minus x into q of x. Q of x will still be the same, which is e to the power x, and in the denominator e to the power minus 3x into dx. Move this up, you are going to get minus e to the power 2x e to the power x into dx. Now agree with me, I will split it into 2 e to the power x into e to the power x into e to the power x into dx, like we did in this one, in the second situation when I was finding v of x, taking y1 oppositely. So here if I do the same thing, here I will consider this t, it will be e to the power t into dt, which will give me minus t e to the power t minus e to the power t, which will be e to the power t minus t e to the power t. If I substitute, I will take e to the power x common, 1 minus e to the power x. So this is our required answer. Now what we are going to do after this, we are going to find v of x. V of x is nothing but integral y1 dx into q of x, y1 x into q of x dx by w. So y1 is what in this case is minus 2x e to the power 3x into e to the power x into dx. So if we simplify, we are going to get e to the power x e to the power x into dx. So here it is became more simplified. If we take this t, this will become dt and this will become e to the power t. Agree? So our things have just got simplified. So e to the power t into dt, which is nothing but e to the power x only. So we got the same thing. Now if we try to get the particular integral, which is given by u of x into y1 and v of x into y2. So u of x is what? U of x is e to the power x into 1 minus e to the power x, and our y1 is e to the power minus 2x. While in case of this, v of x is e to the power x into y2 is nothing but e to the power minus x. So if we simplify, e to the power x minus e to the power x, here e to the power minus 2x will be there, e to the power x into e to the power x, this will simplify, and e to the power minus x will become, if we add both of them, this and this, plus e to the power x into e to the power minus x. So you can clearly see this and this is cancelling out, e to the power minus 2x into e to the power x is coming out. So particular integral, if you observe from the previous one, okay, e to the power x into e to the power minus 2x is coming out, okay, which is exactly the same only. Okay, so we are getting the same thing. So what we are going to do, we are going to solve this. So if we write the general solution, it will be similar only, just the complementary function will be c1 and c2, which is allowed, okay, because anyone can take y1 and y2 as per their choice. So in this case the answer will be in this case, okay, let me in this case the answer will be c1 e to the power minus 2x plus c2 e to the power minus x plus complementary particular integral e to the power minus 2x e to the power x. So what I am going to, I have proved that if you take y1 and y2 different, then also you will get the answer same. When this problem will appear, when a problem of like this, okay, which breaks up into root, then any person can take m1 and m2, anything, okay, they can write -1 first and -2 first, okay, it's up to them. So because of this, the complementary function will change and little bit change, because of which y1 and y2 will change, but the w will come different for each of them, and the final answer of particular integral will come exactly the same. Okay, keep this in your mind. If you're getting different answer, then your method is wrong, okay, you have done any mistake. Now let's move on to the next problem. So that was the reason because I was taking this problem, okay, because this error occurs, okay, and many children face problem in it. Now let's move on to the second problem. So the second problem, which is the fourth problem we are going to take, is this one. If we try to get the auxiliary equation, it is nothing but first m square minus 2m plus 2 equal to 0, right? If we simplify, we will have m equals to 2 plus minus under root 4 minus 8 by 2, which will give me 2 plus minus iota 2 by 2, giving me plus minus iota. Complementary function. Why in this case the complementary function is easy to get. Okay, just observe c1 cos, because with c1 cos x will be there and with c2 sin x will be there. Okay, so not big issue appears. Now what happened in the previous problem which we have did, okay, where the roots were of f of d were complex, there was real part 0, which was e to the power 0x. But here, since e to the power x is outside and we know y1 is what? Y1 is whatever attached with c1, so we'll multiply this e of x with each of them. So y1 whatever attached with c1 will be e to the power x cos x, while y2 whatever attached with it will be e to the power x into sin x. So don't make the mistake and write cos x and sin x, you will get the wrong answer. You should know that your y1 and y2 will be different. Okay, so let's try to get the answer. So if we try to get the answer, we know our pi will be given by u of x into y1 plus v of x into y2, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to try to get the w first. So which will be y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash. Agree? Here there is no probability of getting y1 and y2 different, because it will be same only whatever you do. In the case of different roots, there is the possibility that you consider y1 and y2 different. Okay, but in complex situation, the roots y1 and y2 will be same only. All person or whatever, whoever is solving this problem will take the same y1 and y2. Now let's solve this. So here if we solve this, we are going to get e to the power x cos x, and here if we do the differentiation, e to the power cos x minus e to the power x cos x will become sin x. Now here e to the power x sin x was there, so it will be positive 1 e to the power x into sin x plus e to the power x into cos x. If we simplify, its simplification will be bit lengthy, so if we simplify it little bit fast, first e to the power x into cos x sin x into e to the power x, e to the power 2x will become, all of them will add on, and here cos square x will be there. Here it will be minus e to the power 2x, we will take common, sin x into cos x, right? And this will be minus sin square x. So if we take e to the power 2x outside, we will be left with cos square x plus sin square x, and this will get cancelled out, this and this, and we are left with e to the power 2x as our w, which is Walls-Krantz constant or Walls-Krantz constant. Now we got our w, we can get our u of x. U of x is given by minus y2x into q of x dx by w. So y2x is e to the power x into sin x by w e to the power 2x into q of x, which is e to the power x tan x into dx. You know this will get, this both e of x will get cancelled out, and we will be left with minus sin x, which if we open it, sin x by cos x will be the situation. We will write this as 1 minus cos square x by cos x into dx, which will end up giving me sec x minus cos x dx. So if we integrate, minus log sec x plus tan x, right? Okay, this is outside. Okay, minus integration of cos x is nothing but sin x. We got our u of x, which is finally, if I write the u of x, it is nothing but sin x plus minus log sec x plus tan x. Now let's try to get the v of x. V of x is nothing but integral y1x into q of x. y1x is e to the power x into cos x into q of x. Q of x is nothing but e to the power x tan x. Again we have our w as e to the power 2x. This and this e to the power x will disappear, and this cos x will cancel out with tan sin by cos format. So we are left with integral sin x dx, which will be nothing but minus cos x. Now we know particular integral is given by u of x y1, v of x y2. So if we substitute the thing, it will be sin x minus log sec x plus tan x, right, into y1. y1 is what? y1 is given by e to the power x into cos x, while v of x is what? It is minus cos x into e to the power x. Here y2 is what? E to the power sin x. Now you clearly know that here it will be positive e to the power sin x cos x, here it will be negative, so they both will cancel out and we are left with only minus log sec x plus tan x e to the power x cos x, right? So we got a particular integral. You can write the general solution as complementary function plus particular integral, which will be nothing but e to the power x c1 into cos x plus c2 into sin x plus or minus log sec x plus tan x e to the power x cos x. Okay, so we are done with this problem. Hope you understand what was the trick part here. Okay, whenever e to the power x is not 0, e to the power not 0x appears, okay, you have to multiply and then consider the y1 and y2, and rest here there will be no situation of having different assumption for y1 and y2, so we are not going to discuss that case. Okay, now let's move on. So if we move on, we are going to see this thing, which is the fifth problem. So if we move on to the fifth problem is this, which is d square plus 5d plus 6 into y equal to e to the power minus 2x into sec square x into 1 plus tan x, right? So auxiliary equation is what? Auxiliary equation is m square plus 5m plus 6 equal to 0, which will give you m plus 2 and m plus 3 equal to 0. Now here the situation again appears. You can write it m equals to minus 3 comma minus 2. Okay, different situations, anyone can take anything. So here if I write the complementary function, it will be c1 e to the power minus 2x plus c2 e to the power minus 3x. And here if I write the complementary function, okay, I'm solving for both of them, okay, different cases. c1 e to the power minus 3x plus c2 e to the power minus 2x, right? What will happen in this case? If I try to solve it here, what we are going to get? We got the complementary function, we will say our y1 e to the power minus 2x, we will say our y2 e to the power minus 3x. We will say our y1 e to the power minus 3x, and we will say our y2 which will be e to the power minus 2x, right? Now we are going to find the w here, w, which is y1 y2 y1 dash y2 dash. Agree? E to the power minus 2x will be as it is, minus 2 e to the power minus 2x, e to the power minus 3x, and here e to the power minus 3 e to the power minus 3x. If we simplify, we are going to left with minus 3 e to the power minus 5x, and here plus 2 e to the power minus 5x, which will give us finally something like e to the power minus 5x. But here our w will be different, which will be e to the power minus 3x, e to the power minus 2x, minus 3 e to the power minus 3x, and minus 2 e to the power minus 2x. If we simplify, minus 2 e to the power minus 5x, and here plus 3 e to the power minus 5x, giving me e to the power minus 5x. So we are getting our w different in this case, which is positive e to the power minus 5x, and here it is negative minus e to the power minus 5x. Now don't get afraid, now just focus on getting the u of x. U of x will be what? If I try to solve minus, it will be y2x into q of x dx by w. Agree? Y2 will be what? E to the power minus 3x into q of x. Q of x is what? Q of x is e to the power minus 2x into sec square x 1 plus 2 tan x. Okay, I'm writing it here, by w minus e to the power minus 5x. So what is going to happen here is this will cancel out these two, agree? So we are going to left with a minus sign which will become plus. So I am going to solve here. So if we solve, we are finally left with sec square x 1 plus 2 tan x into dx. You know, if I take sec square x x, okay, sorry, if I take tan x as t, I know tan x differentiation is sec square x into dx is equals to dt. So my job will become easy, which will be 1 plus 2t into dt. If I know its integration, it will be a piece of cake for me. It will be t plus t square, my integration, which will be nothing but tan x plus tan square x, tan x the whole square. This is our u of x. Now let's try to get the what we are going trying to get the u of x from this, which will be minus y2. y2 is what? E to the power minus 2x and into into q of x, which will be same only, sec square x into 1 plus 2 tan x into dx. I forgot to write here dx by w is e to the power minus 5x in this case. Minus sign will be remain as it is, and this will again get cancelled out. Here it was e to the power minus 2x and it will be okay, here it was minus 3x. y2 for this, y2 is e to the, okay, here e to the power, what is there? E to the power minus 2x is there. So we are left with e to the power x into sec square x into 1 plus 2 tan x dx, right? So if we solve this, what we are going to left with here, integral e to the power x, and here if you observe, if I write it properly, sec square x plus 2 into sec square x into tan x, okay, 2 into sec square x into tan x into dx, right? If we do this, what we can see is that this format is very much similar to the format which we see if I do the differentiation of this. If you do the differentiation of this, you will see what? 2 sec x, okay, if you differentiate it again, sec x is nothing but sec x dot tan x, then it will become sec square x dot tan x. So this is our f of x and this is our f dash x, if you observe. So you know, in integration there was a formula which used to say e to the power f of x plus f dash x gives you nothing but e to the power x into f of x. Remember? So using that formula, we will say e to the power x into sec square x into dx, right? So we are going to live with this thing only. There will be no integration, I forgot. Minus e to the power x sec square x. Now we got u of x different in both of case. Now let's focus on getting the v of x. Here v of x will be given by y1 x into q of x by w into dx. Agree? y1 is what? y1 is nothing but, here in this case it is nothing but e to the power minus 2x into q of x. Q of x is nothing but again e to the power 2x into sec square x into 1 plus 2 tan x into dx by minus e to the power minus 5x. Agree? So what we are going to left with here, okay, this is minus 2x. So if we move this up, we are left with minus e to the power x into sec square x into 1 plus 2 tan x into dx. Now if you observe, this will again become f of x into f dash x. So I'm directly going to write its answer e to the power x into sec square x. Agree? Now let's try to solve this. This one, it's v of x. So here in this case, it will be y1 x into q of x into dx by w, which will be integration. y1 x is e to the power minus 3x into q of x. Q of x is nothing but minus 2x into sec square x into 1 plus tan x 2 tan x into dx by e to the power, here it was e to the power minus 5x only, so this will again cancel out with this and we are left with sec square x into 1 plus 2 tan x, right? And here you know, if I take the tan x t, I will get again the final answer like this only, which will be 1 plus t plus t square, which will give me this answer. So we are getting this. So here what has happened, that u of x and v of x are interchanged, and so as y1 and y2 are interchanged. So because of this you will get your final answer same only, because here also we are getting the same thing, tan x plus tan x the whole square. Agree? So what we learn from here is that our u of x becomes v of x, and while v of x becomes u of x, and y1 and y2 are interchanged, so a particular integral answer comes same. So I'm going to take any one particular integral, whatever, okay, which is u of x. Let me take the first one only. So if I take the first one, u of x and v of x, we are going to end up giving tan x plus tan square x into e to the power minus 2x bracket minus e to the power x into sec square x bracket e to the power minus 3x. Agree? We are left with e to the power minus 2x tan x, and here plus e to the power minus 2x tan square x. Agree? And here minus e to the power minus, here it is minus 3x and here it is e to the power x. So we are going to get e to the power minus 2x. Here it is sec square x, and you know sec square x can be written as 1 plus tan square x. So if we do that, 1 plus tan square x will become minus and it will get cancelled out with this, and our final answer will be e to the power minus 2x into tan x minus e to the power minus 2x. Agree? So we are getting this as our final answer, and we will take e to the power minus 2x outside, giving me e to the power tan x minus 1 as our answer, particular integral. General solution is very simple. For this it will be c1 e to the power minus 2x plus c2 e to the power minus 3x plus e to the power minus 2x plus tan x minus 1. So what happened, that u of x and v of x are interchanged, so as the y1 and y2 are interchanged, and we are getting the same answer, which is this. See you in the next session. We are done with this. Okay, hope this lecture was a bit lengthy, but hope your doubt which was related to y1 and y2, okay, when there are roots, get crystal clear. So practice these problems and see you in the next session. Bye.